So today I am here to teach you work power energy in physics. So let us see what exactly the concepts in the work power energy, how to solve the numericals. Here, first thing is work. What is work? How can you define the work? And how many types of works are there? How to calculate the numericals? Those things let us see. The work is if a force is applied on a body, the body get displaces in the direction of the force. If the force is applied on a body, body get displaces in the direction of force, then the work is said to be assumed that this is a displacement. Okay, it is the force is applied along the x direction, the body also get displaces along the x direction through a displacement s. The work is said to be W is equal to F into S. But always the force may not be horizontal. If it is making certain angle theta, that time how to take? Let us see. If the body is here, the force is applied F by making an angle theta with the horizontal. The force which is acting on it, it will be resolving into two components. One is horizontal component is Fx, vertical component is Fy. Fx is F cos theta, Fx equal to F cos theta, Fy is equal to F sin theta. That is the resolution of the vector. What is the resolution of the vector? Splitting of vector into rectangular components. It is F, it is Fx, it is Fy. Adjacent side is cos theta is equal to Fx by F. Similarly, Fx equal to F cos theta. In that sense, I am taking as F cos theta in the horizontal direction. Now, the bodies get displaces assumed to a displacement S distance, S displacement. Then what will be the work done? Work done is equal to the force applied, even though you are applying force F along the by making an angle theta, but horizontal direction is F cos theta. So into displacement is S. Finally, what we can write? F S cos theta. Actually, this theta is component of the force, horizontal component of the force. Now, the force is the product of force into displacement is work done, right? This work done can be taken as W is equal to F dot S. F is a vector, S is also displacement also a vector. W is equal to F dot S. The dot product of force and displacement is a work, that is a scalar quantity, right? So here work is equal to, there are the types of kinds of works. First one is positive work. What is a positive work? Work is equal to, if the force and displacement both are same direction, force is applied horizontal direction, displacement horizontal direction, that time theta is 0, then the work is F said to be positive, Fs cos 0. Here F into S into cos 0, cos 0 is 1, Fs, that is positive work. The condition is if theta is 0, work is positive, and applied force and displacement, అప్లై చేసిన బలము అది కదిలిన దూరం కూడా ఒకే డైరెక్షన్లో, ఒకే బలము అప్లై చేసిన దూరంలోనే, అప్లై చేసే డైరెక్షన్లోనే అది కదిలినట్లయితే దాన్ని పాజిటివ్ వర్క్ అంటాం, పాజిటివ్ వర్క్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ is negative work. What is a negative work? If the force is applied in one direction, the bodies get displaced in another direction, then the work is said to be negative. Work is equal to Fs cos 180. W is equal to Fs cos 180 is minus 1. So that is the reason minus Fs. Here, what is the example for the positive work and negative work? Let us see. Positive work is when you are taking the water from the well with the help of the bucket. Bucket తోని వాటర్ని పైకి లాగుతున్నట్లయితే, సో మనం అప్లై చేసే బలం పైకే, బకెట్ వచ్చేది కూడా పైకే, కాబట్టి రెండింటి మధ్య యాంగిల్ 0, సో వర్క్ ఈజ్ పాజిటివ్. ఒకవేళ నెగిటివ్ ఇంకొక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తీసుకున్నట్లయితే పాజిటివ్ వర్క్, దెర్ ఇస్ అ ఫుట్బాల్, ఒక ఫుట్బాల్ గ్రౌండ్లో ఉందనుకుందాం. మీరు ఫుట్బాల్ని వెళ్ళి కిక్ చేసినట్లయితే మీరు బలం అప్లై చేసే దిశ నెక్స్ట్ ఆ ఫుట్బాల్ కదిలిన దిశ రెండు సేమ్ ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి యాంగిల్ 0, ద వర్క్ ఈజ్ పాజిటివ్. ఆ రెండు ఒకే మార్గంలో మనం బలం అప్లై చేసింది మరియు అది మూవ్ అయినది కూడా ఒకే డైరెక్షన్లో ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి దాన్ని పాజిటివ్ వర్క్ అంటాం. నెగిటివ్ వర్క్ అంటే బలం అప్లై చేసిన ఒక డైరెక్షను, అది బాడీ మూవ్ అయ్యేది ఇంకొక డైరెక్షన్ అయితే, దానికి అపోజిట్ డైరెక్షన్ అయితే దాన్ని నెగిటివ్ వర్క్ అంటాం. ఎందుకు? ఎగ్జాంపుల్, వెన్ యూ అప్లై ద బ్రేక్స్ టు ద వెహికల్, సో యూ ఆర్ అప్లైయింగ్ ద ఫోర్స్, frictional force will be act, there is a vehicle, assume the bus, brakes are applied, frictional force is acting in this direction, bus will be moving forward direction, the displacement is horizontal, frictional force is opposite, so frictional force and displacement both are opposite direction, that is theta is 180, the work done by the friction is negative. In such a manner, so the work, negative work. The third one is zero work. What is a zero work? If theta is 90 degrees, then the work is said to be zero work. So what is theta 90? W is equal to Fs cos 90. Cos Fs cos 90 is 0. Example, a railway coolie is carrying a suitcase on his head and moving on a railway platform. So he is carrying the suitcase and moving on railway platform. Assume that here he is carrying like this. The weight is acting mg, is suitcase is on his, briefcase is on his head, is moving horizontally, but weight is acting downward direction mg, is moving horizontally, displacement is horizontal, weight is acting downward direction, fg is acting, and force is, displacement is horizontal. How much weight is acting, that much force is applying up, so therefore applied force is upward direction, displacement is horizontal, then the angle is 90 degrees, therefore the cos 90 is 0, the work done is 0. According to the physics, the work done by the person is 0 in this case. So now let us see that work is equal to force into displacement. Force is maybe frictional force into displacement. Here frictional force, if the body is here, the minimum work done, if you apply the exactly applied force is equal to frictional force, that time F equal to F, but already we know that F equal to mu into mg, so therefore work done is equal to mu into mg into s. The work done by the frictional force is mu mgs, it is moving with the constant velocity over here, the work done is mu mgs. Next one, the work in various cases, let us see that there is a work done to lift a bucket from the well, Let us see, there is a bucket of water, it is pulling from a well, of length of the thread is L. Here bucket mass is capital M, thread mass is small m. Here in case of the work done, we need to calculate the center of mass concept over here, as the from the well the bucket is coming out. Bucket ni కింది నుంచి పైకి లాగినప్పుడు ఈ బకెట్ మాస్ని మరియు థ్రెడ్ మాస్ని కూడా మనం పైకి లాగుతున్నాం. సో మనం చేసే వర్క్ W ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు W1 ప్లస్ W2 అని తీసుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే బకెట్ని లాగడానికి అయిన వర్క్ W1 అనుకుందాం, థ్రెడ్ని లాగిన వర్క్ని W2 అనుకుందాం. సో W ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు W1 ఈజ్ క్యాపిటల్ MGH, వర్క్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఫోర్స్ ఇంటూ డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్. ఫోర్స్ ఈజ్ హౌ మచ్ వెయిట్ ఈజ్ యాక్టింగ్ mg, కాబట్టి mg ఎంత దూరం వచ్చేసింది, ఇది L డిస్టెన్స్ వచ్చింది. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న బకెట్ కాస్త పైకి వచ్చేసిందంటే L అని అర్థం. సో MGL, the work done by the bucket is MGL, plus work done to pull the thread is, thread center of mass is here. Even the total length is L, half of the length only we are pulling, so it is L by 2. So therefore the work done is M into G into mass is M, acceleration is G. So W1 is W2 is equal to MGL. M is M, G is G only, L is L by 2. So there is mg L by 2. Finally W is equal to M plus M by 2 into G into L. This is the work done to lift the bucket. Next one, work done. There is a pendulum here, as a pendulum assume. The pendulum is here, it is lifting to a height, it is pulled to a side by making an angle theta. How much work is done to pull by making an angle theta with the vertical? That is the question. So the work done to pull the pendulum by making an angle theta, how much work? Work done to pull the pendulum bob by making an angle theta with the vertical. So that time the work done is equal to mg into h, because it is pulled through a height h. So therefore W is equal to mg. H we want to find out. Here how much height? H height. What is the total length? L assume. It is L minus h, because ikkadi nundi ikkadiki length L. ఇది ఇంత హైట్కి వచ్చేసింది. సో రిమైనింగ్ లెంత్ L minus h, ఇది L అవుతుంది. ఓకే, సో నౌ h we need to find out. Cos theta is equal to, from this triangle, cos theta is equal to L minus h by L. L minus h by L. So L minus h is equal to L cos theta. H is equal to L minus L cos theta. Here h is equal to L into 1 minus cos theta. Fine. So now the work done is equal, in place of h, what I am supposed to write? L into 1 minus cos theta. This is the work done to pull the pendulum bob by making an angle theta with the vertical. The amount of work done is equal to mgl into, for example, we will take an example problem. If a bob is making an angle with vertical is 60 degrees, theta is equal to 60 degrees, how much work will be done? So in this case of length 1 meter, assume the work done will be, the question will be framed like this: a 1 meter length thread, it is attached to a bob of mass m, it is pulled to side by making an angle theta 30 degrees 60 degrees with the vertical. What might be the work done? The work done is nothing but what? W is equal to mgl into 1 minus cos theta. So m is m only, g is 10, L is 1 meter I said. So cos 60. Here m into 10 into L is 1 meter, 1 into 1 minus cos 60 is 1 by 2. As cos 60 is 1 by 2, m into 10 into 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. So get cancel, 5m joules of work will be done. M is the mass value. If it is mass is 2 kg something, bob mass is m is equal to 2 kg or some 0.2 kg mass is given, assume. So that time it will be 5 into 0.2, 5 to the 10, 1 joule of work will be, 1 joule of work will be done by lifting this one. So in such a manner, the work done by lifting the simple pendulum bob we can do. Next one is, in the same case we can see that if it is, instead of the pendulum, if it is a rod is making an angle theta with the vertical, that time the amount of work done to lift the rod, work done by lifting a rod up to at which at a point which is making an angle theta with vertical. So that doesn't mean that this is a rod, the center of mass will be here, it is lifted up to here, the center of mass is L by 2. Here same process we need to do. The work done is equal to mgl into L by 2. It is L by 2 into center of mass, again it will be shifted here, as even though it is into 1 minus cos theta we need to write. The work done to shift the rod is mgl by 2 into 1 minus cos theta. So next let us see that another example. Assume that there is a rod is like this horizontally, if it is made is vertical on the surface, the work done will be, even though rod has total mass is m, the center of mass will be located m here only. As it is of length is L, then it is, even it is making into horizontal to the vertical, it is the height is L by 2, it is shifted. Which one? The mass. మాస్ ఎంత హైట్కి ఇలా ఉన్నది కాస్త ఇలా నిల్చోబెట్టినప్పుడు మాస్ సెంటర్ ఆఫ్ మాస్ మధ్యలోకి వస్తుంది. అక్కడ వర్క్ డన్ ఎంత అవుతా ఉందంటే వర్క్ డన్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు mgh. ఇయర్ w ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు mg ఇంటూ L by 2. Okay, next let us see that another example, another model. The work done here, let us take a chain. A chain is hanging from the table. So L by nth part is hanging from the table. A chain is hanging, L by nth part of the chain is hanging from the table. So how much work has supposed to done so that we can pull the chain onto the table? That is a question. So that case we can write as the work done to pull chain onto the table is the concept. What is the work done here? The work done will be W is equal to force into displacement. Fine. The total length of the chain is L. Total length is L. Out of the L length, L by nth part is hanging. So the work done is equal to mg into h, general formula. But even it is hanging L by nth part, the center of mass is located at h is equal to L by nth by 2. That is nothing but h is equal to L by 2 nth part is hanging. Total is L by n. Center of mass is half. L by n may half. So L by n lo sagam ante L by n by 2. L by n by 2 means L by 2n. So next, ఎంత మాస్ హ్యాంగ్ అవుతుంది? టోటల్ మాస్ ఈజ్ m. హ్యాంగ్ అయ్యే మాస్ ఈజ్ టోటల్ మాస్ ఈజ్ m. హ్యాంగ్ అయ్యే మాస్ ఎంత అవుతుంది? m by nth మాస్ ఈజ్ హ్యాంగింగ్. అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద టోటల్ మాస్ m by nth మాస్ ఈజ్ హ్యాంగింగ్. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ w ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు m ప్లేస్లో m by n తీసుకోవాలి, g ప్లేస్లో gనే తీసుకోవాలి, h మాత్రం L by 2n. సో ఫైనల్గా ఎంతవరకు అవుతుంది? mgl by 2n square. This is the expression for work done. Easy way, where n is, example, if it is 1/5 part is hanging, 1/5 of the length, 1/5 of length is hanging from the table that time. So n is equal to 5. So then what are the work done will be? W is equal to mg L by 2 into 5 whole square. Here 1 by L and you should not take as 1 by L here in place of n. 1 by L, out of the L, how much fraction? That is how much fifth part. So that only we need to take the n. So it is a 5. So therefore mgl by 2 into 5 is a 25. So mgl by 50. That much work will be done. So in this case, the work done by changing from one position to another position, net work done is W is equal to W1 to W2 here mg L by 2 n2 square minus mgl by 2 n1 square. Here W is equal to mgl by 2 mgl by 2 into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square will be obtained by changing its length from n1 to n2. That time mgl by 2 into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square will be obtained. First, the rectangular block is like length L, breadth B, height h is resting on the surface. So now the question is, if it is by keeping the wider surface in contact with the, initially the wider surface area is in contact with the ground. If it is a smaller surface in contact with the ground, how much work might be done? That is the question. So how much work will be done? Here work will be by keeping the vertical. So smaller one means h into b is resting on the surface. The height is here L by 2. So now the mass it was here before that is at m was here, finally it is here. The initial is work on W1 is equal to already it is possess mg h by 2 in this case, because work done is work is equal to force into displacement, force is mg, displacement is h by 2. That is the reason W1 is mg h by 2. Here when it's shifted to height, W2 is equal to mg into L by 2, because mgh, h place is L by 2. Now net work done from here to here, anyway it is existing here, from here to this height only it is rising. How much height is rising? The net work done W is equal to W2 minus W1. W2 is what? W2 is mg L by 2 minus mg h by 2. In this case mg by 2 is common, L minus h. You are able to do the difference between the L and H, we get the net work done to lift from horizontal surface to vertical surface. In such a manner we have to do. Let us take another example of work. Number of blocks are 1, 2, 3, so on. After that they are keeping one over another, 1, 2, 3, 4 n blocks. In such a manner we are keeping on. How much work is done to keep the blocks one over another? That is the question. So each block side is, it is a cubes, each side is A, identical blocks. So then how much work will be done? Initial W1 is equal to mgh, general formula. So what is the work? M is, how many blocks are there here? N blocks are there, n like the dash dash, n blocks are there. Nm. G is G only. H is how much? A by 2. Why? Because the center of mass, total side is A. Center of mass will be half of that. Means center of mass is A by 2. It becomes A by 2. So take any object, regular object. So half of the height of the object will be the center of mass for the cube. So mg. So there is nothing but m n g a by 2 is a initial work. Actually by default it will be here. How much work will be here? W2 is equal to mgh. Here m is how much? How many blocks we are keeping one over another? N blocks. Fine. N blocks we are keeping. So n times of m. Next g is anyway g only. Height is how much? N times of a height we are keeping. Height is equal to, here h is equal to n times of, but where the center of mass will be there? Center of mass will be there at h by, h dash is h by 2, h is n a, n times of a is h. Here we can take as h dash. H dash is the height up to center of mass. Total height is here, h is equal to n times of a. Obviously one block height is a, then n blocks height is n into a. Right, half of the height is nothing but what? H dash is equal to h by 2, because center of mass will be in the middle. So that is the reason h by 2 I am taking. H dash is equal to here h by 2. Finally what you are getting? mg n square into g into a into h by 2. Now what is the net work done? Net work done by lifting, by keeping the one block over another block, that is W is equal to W2 minus W1. Initially by default it possesses this much work will be exist over here, this much energy, this much potential energy will be here. As one is keeping over another, the work done will be m g a h by 2 into n square minus m g a h by 2 into n. Here initial case is we are supposed to take as a by 2 only, is h won't be there because all the r are at a by 2 only, no need to take a by 2. Here net work done will be mg h, h in h place we got as here h dash is NA by 2, h won't be here, NA by 2, NA by 2 only. So here also h won't be here because h dash is, h is NA, h dash is NA by 2. So that is the reason we supposed to take as NA by 2 only, NA by 2. Here n square a by 2, then mg a into n minus 1 by 2. Again just I am revising. Here each block is at a by 2, total is n blocks are there, n blocks means what, n mg a by 2, n mg by 2, work done is mgh, m place is nm, g place is g, h place is a by 2, fine. So mn g a by 2, clear. So next one is block over we are placing, so mg h dash, let us write mg h dash means h dash is h by 2 because center of mass will be, even though it is for n blocks are kept at h by 2 height only, it will be there, h is na and a is na, by 2 means na by 2. So na by 2 I am supposed to write in place of h dash. Now n into n is n square, m n square g into a by 2. So we are substituting the same thing, final work done mga n square a by 2. So mga n by 2. Here by taking the mga, or else we can write clearly the same value which is we got m n square g into a by 2 minus m n g into a by 2. So now clearly we can take m n g a by 2 can take common, n minus 1 will obtain. This is the expression for the work done to lift the body from this thing. Work, we see in different models in the work, how to calculate the work. Now let us see the next part is energy. What is energy? The capacity to do work is called energy. So we have మనలో ఉన్న శక్తినే ఎనర్జీ అంటాం. ఎక్కువ శక్తి ఉంటే ఎక్కువ వర్క్ చేస్తాం, తక్కువ శక్తి ఉంటే తక్కువ వర్క్ చేస్తాం. శక్తి అంటే ఎనర్జీ. సో మనకు శక్తి ఎంత ఉందని చెప్పడానికి ఏం చేయాలా, మనం చేసిన పని మీద డిపెండెంట్ ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది. ఎక్కువగా చేస్తున్నామంటే ఎక్కువ ఎనర్జీ ఉన్నట్లు, అంటే మనలో ఉన్న శక్తి అయిపోతుందంటే వర్క్ ఎక్కువ అవుతుంది అని అర్థం. ఓకే, ఏదా వర్క్ని వర్క్కి మరియు ఎనర్జీకి రిలేషన్ ఎలా ఉందో మనం చూసాం. సో యాక్చువల్లీ అసలు ఎనర్జీ అంటే ఏంటి, జస్ట్ ఇప్పుడే చెప్పుకున్నట్టుగా మనం పని చేయగలిగితే ఎనర్జీ ఉందని అర్థం. సో ద కెపాసిటీ టు డూ వర్క్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ ఎనర్జీ, దట్ ఈస్ ద డెఫినేషన్, రైట్. నౌ హియర్ హౌ మెనీ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎనర్జీస్ ఆర్ దేర్, ఎన్ని రకాలు. ఇక్కడ ఈ చాప్టర్లో మనం రెండు ఎనర్జీస్ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం, కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ అండ్ పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ. కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ అంటే ఏంది, గతి శక్తి. పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ అంటే స్థితి శక్తి. సో గతి శక్తి అంటే ఏదైనా వస్తువు గమనంలో ఉన్నప్పుడు అది దానికి ఉండే శక్తిని గతి శక్తి అంటాం. దానికి ఎగ్జాంపుల్ బుల్లెట్. A bullet is fired from the gun, it will be moved, that possess what kind of energy, kinetic energy. If water is stored in a dam, what kind of energy it possesses, potential energy. Now for the numericals, how to use the expressions and all those things, let us see the expression for the kinetic energy and potential energy. Next let us see kinetic energy first. Kinetic energy is, let us take a ball here of mass m. సో యు ఆర్ అప్లయింగ్ సమ్ ఫోర్స్, నువ్వు కొంత బలాన్ని ప్రయోగిస్తున్నావు. సో అది కొంత దూరం వెళ్ళి ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ 0 అయిపోయింది. దీని వెలాసిటీ v, ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ v డాష్ ఇస్ 0 అయిపోయింది అనుకుందాం. ఎంత కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ ఇది ఉంటుందంటే ఎంత వర్క్ అవుతుంది, వర్క్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఫోర్స్ ఇంటూ డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్, రైట్. work is equal to force is according to the Newton's second law, F equal to m into a, so m into a into s, m a into s. Here according to the equations of motion, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Here v square minus v square is finally 0, u square is v square equal to 2 into a into s. It is coming to the rest, that is the reason it is retarding, we can take minus. So minus v square is equal to minus 2as. So as can be taken as minus minus get cancelled, a into s is v square by 2. In that sense, the work done is equal to m into v square by 2. That's such a manner of m v square. This is the work done. Now work done in the other way, let us assume there is a spring. Here we are applying a force. It is a kinetic energy. The work done, how much work is done, that is equal to energy, that is kinetic energy. Therefore kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. Now let us go for the potential energy. In the potential energy, the two ways let us see. One is, there is a spring, assume F1 is equal to 0. Now let us take the spring is get pulled. దాన్ని బలం అప్లై చేసి ఇంత దూరం పుల్ చేసామనుకుందాం. F2 is equal to F. The average force is F average is equal to F1 plus F2 by 2. It is X get displaces. So F1 is F0, F2 is F by 2, that is F by 2. Final is F by 2. How much work is done? Let us see here. The work done will be equal to force into F average force into displacement X. So W is equal to F is F average is F by 2. So F by 2 into X. But F is directly proportional to X. F equal to some K into X. So therefore W is equal to Kx into X by 2. That is half Kx square. Here the work done, whatever it is equal to potential energy stored in the spring. When you pull it, మనం ఎప్పుడైతే లాగుతామో, లాగినప్పుడు దాంట్లో ఉండే శక్తి స్థితి శక్తి రూపంలో ఉంటుంది. ఎంత అంటే అది ఎంత వర్క్ అవుతుందో, ఎంత పని అవుతుందో అంత పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీలా స్థితి శక్తిలాగా ఉంటుంది. సో వర్క్ డన్ ఇస్ పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు హాఫ్ Kx square, where K is called as force constant. K is a force constant. Potential energy other way, assume that one body is, we are taking on a surface, just you are lifting the body against the gravity. Doesn't mean that what? We are spending some energy. మనలో ఉన్న శక్తి కొంత కోల్పోతున్నాం ఆ వస్తువును లేపడానికి. ఆ కోల్పోయిన శక్తి ఎక్కడ పోవాలి? ఏదో ఒక రూపంలో నిక్షిప్తమై ఉండాలి. ఓకే, ఎలా నిక్షిప్తమై ఉంటుంది అంటే, ఇది ఈ ఎంతైతే పని జరుగుతుందో దీన్ని లేపడానికి, ఈ వస్తువుని ఇక్కడికి కొంత ఎత్తులోకి లేపడానికి ఎంతైతే పని జరుగుతుందో అంత శక్తి ఇక్కడ నిక్షిప్తమై ఉంటుంది. అది స్థితి శక్తి రూపంలో ఉంటుంది. So that is work done is equal to what you can write, force into displacement. Weight is acting downward direction as S is equal to H here. So mg is mg only, S is H into cos theta. It is anyway cos theta is what? 0, because the force is acting upward direction and displace also, body also going upward direction. Theta is 0. That is the reason mgh. This is called as work done, mgh. So how much work is done? How much work is done? The work done will be equal to potential energy. Therefore potential energy is equal to mgh. This is the work done. Next, work energy theorem. Work energy theorem. What is the work energy theorem? The amount of work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. Best way for numericals, they will be framed from the core concept only. We have to take from core concept very clearly. So many questions are framed based on the work energy theorem. Example, see here there is a, first of all, what is the work energy theorem? Let us see. The work energy theorem states that the amount of work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. Assume there is a body, it is moving with velocity v, final velocity is, initial velocity is u, final velocity is v. The work energy theorem, how can you, mass is m, so work done is equal to force into displacement. Work done is equal to force ma, displacement is s. Here again the equations of motion, v square minus u square is equal to as. Here as is equal to v square minus u square by 2. So in this thing, m into v square minus u square by 2. So work done is equal to half mv square minus half mu square. Work is equal to kinetic energy final minus kinetic energy initial. This best example is, there is a football on the ground, then one person is kicking the football is moving. If another person is coming and kicking the football with it increases the velocity. So how much work is done by the second person, how much energy is, how much work is done, how much change in energy, kinetic energy is there, that much work might be done. In such a manner, work and kinetic energies are get related. So work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. The work is equal to force into displacement. So therefore here we can write as F into S is equal to half mv square minus half mu square. Next, here work done by the friction also sometime F into S is equal to half mv square minus half mu square. Such a manner also we can write, where F is mu into mg, mu into mgs is equal to half mv square minus half mu square. In that way we can take, right. So this is the expression for the work done by the friction is equal to change in kinetic energy. That example is, you are kicking a football, so as the football is moving, after some time it comes to rest, that work is done by what? By the friction only, by the ground itself. Okay, such cases we can take the mu mg is equal to half mv square minus half mu square. As finally derivative is coming to the rest, half mv square will become 0 minus mu mgs is equal to mu square. There mu mg is very important. So mu mgs is equal to minus half mu square, get cancelled, here mu gs is equal to u square by 2. Then s is equal to, what you can write, u square by 2 mu ge. So therefore s1 by s2 is equal to u1 by u2 whole square. The comparison for the two bodies that are moving with the different velocities, and that there is ratio of the distances can be taken, s1 by s2 is equal to u1 by u2 whole square, right. So what is the power? Power is the work done by time. The rate of doing work is power, you know. So for the numericals, what is that? Power is nothing but what? Potential energy by time, kinetic energy by time, half mv square by t. Any formula we can use. Power is equal to, for n number of bullets are fired, that time power is equal to half n v square by t. Assume that there is a machine gun, it is firing the n bullets in 1 second. Then the power of the machine gun is, power is equal to total energy by time. Total energy, each energy is half mv square. Energy of the each bullet is half mv square. Like how many bullets are there? N bullets are there. That is the reason power is equal to half into m v square by t into n we can write, where n is the number of bullets. Here very important point is the numerical point of view. There is a assume a person is running on the steps. So he possesses, while running, he possesses two energies. One is the potential energy, other one is kinetic energy. What is the power of the person? Power is equal to work done by time, work or energy by time. Total energy is mgh, because he is going to certain height. I have to notice that. గుర్తుంచుకోవాలి, కొంత హైట్కి వెళ్తా ఉన్నాడు, సో పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ వస్తూ ఉంది. నెక్స్ట్ కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ ఆఫ్ mv స్క్వేర్, స్టిల్ ఈజ్ మూవింగ్, the fellow is running with velocity, even though he is possessing the kinetic energy also, that is by t. So therefore power is equal to mgh plus half mv square by t. It's very important formula for the numerical solving. Power is equal to work done by time. Power is force into displacement by time. Force is force displacement by time is here s by t. We can write power is equal to force into velocity. Here power is equal to force into velocity. Next, another one is, assume there is a railway track. On the track there is a train is moving, it is making an angle theta. The power of the engine of the train, as it is moving in horizontal track of height h, inclined slant rate is L. Then the work done is equal to, power is equal to work done by time. So M, here A is equal to MA into S by T. M into A is G sin theta plus mu K cos theta. Here the acceleration on rough inclined plane, that we can take as power is equal to, here M into G sin theta plus mu K cos theta into V by T. Then finally we can write as power is equal to mg into V by T into sin theta plus mu K cos theta. So in that sense power is equal to mg, S by T is V, mgv into sin theta plus mu K cos theta. This is an expression for the power over. Next, when in the case of the inclined plane only, if the friction is absent, the power is, friction is F is 0, that time the power of the engine is mgv into sin theta, where here sin theta can be taken as sin theta is equal to opposite to by hypotenuse. Therefore h by L we can write. Then what we can write? Power is equal to mgv into h by L. Sin theta place. Such a manner power can be calculated. Next one is efficiency. How to use the power? This thing is efficiency. Let us see what is the efficiency. And efficiency is denoted by eta, power output by power input. What is the power output by power input? Let us see. Efficiency is equal to mgh, power output. Power input is P naught, let us assume. P naught into eta is equal to mgh by T. So efficiency into P naught is equal to mgh by T, where P naught is the actual power. Here the amount of energy is spent for that to lift any. Assume that there is a well, water is in the well, there is a pump, it is pumping the water from the well. So that time what is the efficiency of the engine of the electrical pump is, that is output power by input power. Actual power is P naught, that is output power is mgh by T. Work is performing over here. Eta is efficiency. Then efficiency can be calculated. Here so far we discussed about the power, energy, work, and let us see that now relation between the momentum and kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square, half into m square into v square by m we can write. Just I am multiplying and dividing with m. So half mv whole square by m. So p square by 2m. So kinetic energy is equal to p square by 2m. Here kinetic energy Ke1 by Ke2 is equal to P1 by P2 whole square. Right. Now one example problem let us take here. If P1 is equal to P, P2 is increased by 50%, the momentum is increases by 50%, change in kinetic, percentage of kinetic energy is how much? That is the question. So P2 is P plus P by 2, 50% is increasing means what? Here P will be there, 50 by 100 of P, P percent increases, 50% increases means 50 by 100 of P. P plus 50 by P is means P by 2, so that is 3P by 2. Now let us take kinetic energy Ke1 by Ke2 is equal to P1 is P, P2 is 3P by 2 whole square, that is equal to 2P by 3P whole square. PP get cancelled, it will be 4 by 9, right. Next, KE2 is equal to 9 by 4 times of KE1. So now change in kinetic, KE2 minus KE1 by KE1 into 100, that is nothing but, so KE2 is 9 by 4 KE1 minus KE1 by KE1 into 100, that is equal to 9 by 4, 9 minus 4 by 4 into 100. So 9 minus 4 is 5, 5 by 4 into 100, that is equal to 4 ones 4, 25. So 75, 25, 5 is a 125%. Here 125% of the kinetic energy is increasing. As 50% of momentum is increases, the kinetic energy increases by 125%. Here let us see that a pump numerical, a pump of 200 watts power is lifting 2 kg of water per second from the average depth of 10 meters. Okay, the velocity with which the water comes out. The question is here, it is important question. There is a water pump, it is pumping the water outside, it is pumping the water. With what velocity the water is coming out, which is the depth of 10 meters. From 10 meters depth it is pumping out. Okay, so then as we know, the power is nothing but work done by time. Here we can solve like this. Work is here two ways. One is potential energy, other one is kinetic energy. What is the potential energy? Kinetic energy is half mv square, potential energy is mgh by t, because it is picking out water from the well. At the same time it possesses kinetic energy as well as potential energy, because it is coming to height, potential energy, because it is moving, kinetic energy. In such a manner, so half into m is mass of the this thing is, power is given as 200 watts and m is mass of the water is 2 kg water, 2 kg, and velocity we want to find out, plus mass is 2 kg, and here we can write one point, m by t we can take common, so v square by 2 plus gh we can write, because 2 kg water per second, rate of water is given like 2 kg water per second. So straight away 2 per second means 1, we can write v square we need of into 2 by 2 into g is acceleration due to gravity, that is 10, into height is h is 10 meters. Then here v square multiplying with 2v square by 2 plus 2 into 100, 200, it is 100 into 2 is 200 is equal to 200. This 200 get cancelled. So here 2 also will be get cancelled, v is equal to 1. So v is equal to 1 meter per second, the velocity with which it is coming out. Here another problem, a man carries a load of 50 kg to a height of 40 meters. In 25 seconds, the power of the man is 1568 watts. The mass of the man is how much? It is carrying the load, is moving to height. Obviously, this is a person is carrying a load of 50 kg to a height of 40 meters, is going to height of 40 meters. Then what is the work done? So finally it is get displaces to a height, it doesn't mean 40 meters height is moving by carrying the load of 50 kgs. As the person is moving, he has supposed to carry his own weight along with the additional whatever the weight he is carrying. his mass also he has supposed to carry. So power is equal to, solution we can write here, power is equal to m plus small m into g into h by t. His mass is capital M, is carrying mass is small m, g is actually gravity h. Against the gravity this much work has supposed to be done. So power is equal to, m is mass of the man, we need to find out, he is carrying is 50 into g is 9.8 into height is 40 meters straight away in a time 25 seconds. So power is given as 1568 watts, that is m plus into 25 is equal to m plus 50 into 9.8 into 40. So m plus 50 is equal to 25 into 1568 by 9.8 into 40. 1568 into 25 by 9.8 into 40, this is here 39200 by 392, 39.392. Here 39.2 into 10, 392 will be get cancelled, this will be 100. Finally m plus 50 is equal to 100 as m is equal to 50 kg. So he is carrying the 50 kg, his mass also 50 kg. This is the answer. So here the work done in lifting a body of mass 20 kg and specific gravity is 3.2 to what height, to a height of 8 meters in the water is. Here the work done to lift the body on the surface of the earth, what you can say, the work done is equal to mgh. Here what you can say, we are lifting the body from water, such a depth here, the water is here, depth is 8 meters, okay, the body is here, the body of mass 20 kg, mass m is equal to 20 kg. So we need to lift up. The given thing is specific gravity only is given, specific gravity is 3.2. Now to work done to lift the body is work done is force into displacement. Which force is acting? Here the weight of the body is acting downward mg, but buoyancy force is acting upward direction. So if you are lifting a body on the in the air, it will be difficult. If you lift on the body in water, same body, it is easy, because in the water the body experiences a buoyancy force upward direction, because as the body is keep, liquid will get displaces, the buoyancy force act upward direction. That is the reason how much buoyancy force is acting on, that much weight will be lost by the body in such a manner. So work done is equal to F net force mg minus m dash g into s. S is h. Here mg is mass of the body, mass is equal to volume into density of the solid into g minus volume into density of the liquid into g, because density is equal to mass by volume, mass equal to volume into density. So in such cases what we can write, volume into there, mass equal to volume into density. Here g is there, g as it is, volume into density of the solid into g, I am taking common, into h is there, into h as it is, I am taking common, then 1 minus dl by ds. So into h, here volume into density of the solid into g is nothing but what, mg, into 1 minus dl by ds. Here m into h is there, h. Now the work done W is equal to mgh into 1 minus dl by ds. I can write as 1 by dl by ds is 1 by ds by dl I can write. So then work done is equal to mgh into 1 minus 1 by specific gravity. Density of the solid by density of the liquid is, water is specific gravity here. So the W is equal to, is the water density. So then mgh, the liquid is Density of the liquid is nothing but here I am taking density of water, I am taking as a density of liquid. So then the values are given in such a way, W is equal to mass is given 20 kg into G is 9.8 into H is here G is given 10 and H is given from the depth of 8 meters, it is taken 1 minus 1 by 3.2 by W is equal to 20 into 200 into 8 minus 8 by 3.2. Here W is equal to 1600 minus 200 into 8. We can take common, that is here 200 into 8, 1 minus 1 by 3.2. Here 200 into 8, it is a 1600 into 1 minus 1 by 3.2 is 0.3125. So that is equal to 1600 into 1 minus 0.3125 is 0.6875 by multiplying 1100 will get. The 1100 of joules of work we can obtain. So it is a very important problem. So then the work done against the, work done against the gravity in the water. It's general work done against the gravity is W is equal to mgh. Here the work done against the gravity in the water is net force you need to take. Net force is the work done by the gravity is mg. The buoyancy force is acting upward direction. Net force is mg minus buoyancy force. Mg minus buoyancy force, what you will get is, that is mg into 1 minus 1 by specific gravity into h. In such a manner, by substituting the specific gravity value, we can obtain the answer. So far today we discussed about the concepts of few concepts of work power energy. What is a work, what is a power, what is energy, and how to what is interrelate with the kinetic energy and momentum, and how work and power is related, and what is the efficiency of the power. So these are all we discussed here. In the next class we can discuss in case of numericals, how to solve application numericals in competitive exam point of view. Let us discuss.